What's up, guys? Tevin here with another episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania Plus. So in the last episode, we did actually two parts because I did both versions of Mirage Saloon, both as a death, both as Knuckles, so you can see what it's like playing to him at the very bottom, and then one as how like everyone else goes about doing this level. In this episode, we take on Oil Ocean as Ray the Flying Squirrel, and unfortunately this will be the last episode we use Ray the Flying Squirrel. This is our last chance to really get our glide on as we attempt to make our way through this oil refinery owned by Dr. Eggman. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty straightforward one. So since we already have all the emeralds, if you go to a special ring, it'll just give you 50 coins, and if you jump, press the X button, you can use your super form. But as I've mentioned multiple times in past videos, we will be saving that for an extra video so you can see all their different special forms and whatnot, and see the canonical ending of the game when you have all the emeralds as Sonic compared to everyone else. Alright, so this has been a long time coming, just like how pretty much all these videos are turning out to be. I keep focusing on other projects and honestly don't feel like having to talk over both this right now. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this one over with because I want to be starting a new series soon, aside from Spyro, because that's already done and I don't need to talk over it since it was all done on a live stream on my Twitch, which you can find a link to on my channel under the same name pretty much. So nothing really serious about this level, just a whole lot of platforming, making sure you time your jumps and watching where you're going, because this stage has a lot of spikes, bottomless pits, and their favorite things, crushing, my favorite. So just make sure you're watching your step and keeping an eye on your rings. A fire shield really helps in this stage in order to block off the incoming attacks from the octopus robots, as well as help you survive walking onto the flames before you get crushed if you wanted to. The only drawback that you would see is every time it touches the oil, as a good really detail, it sets it on fire. For right now that's not too bad, but when we get into Act 2, that's when it's really going to start bugging us because it's going to mess with the whole timer that we have going on, so you'll see that as we get to it. So anyway, I'm glad to actually be doing this again just so we can hurry up and get it done, because Sonic Mania is like a lot how Spider-Man is, where like the videos are just dragging out but for the wrong reasons, just because I'm just being lazy and not want to record. So I'm glad I'm getting into the mentality to actually do this, because right now I've been playing a lot of Dragon Ball FighterZ since Black Friday and Thanksgiving passed, as I'm like actually like talking over this. So I got a lot of good stuff on there. Follow my Insta, you can see everything I got on there, minus like a few things because they're for like my nephews. But I am looking forward to doing probably some streaming for Dragon Ball FighterZ, maybe like online matches and stuff like that, as well as playing, what was the other game I got? Oh, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I got that for like $25, so I'm like really happy. Anyway, we're actually at the first boss, which is pretty simple. It's like a little handyman. Just watch out for his spinning propeller at the very bottom and for when he throws his wrench. And as he moves to left and right, he will turn these nozzles that will shoot you upwards. If you stay in the two in the center, you can avoid getting hit and stabbed and dying instantly. Otherwise, simple boss fight. Just hit him like 5 or 6 times and he's going down. And this is the spot where it's like perfect to do the like unlimited like sign toss thing. So if you literally just stay in the spot, you can do this for hours and just rank up enough points, but eventually I just got tired of it. Just so we could keep the video going and not having to stay at the screen for a long period of time. But that is Act 1, guys. So now, let's head deeper into the oil refinery and meet our new gimmick, which I love so much! So Oil Ocean Zone 2, or Act 2 of Zone 1. The goal gimmick with this one is, after a little while, smoke fumes will start to build up, and the longer we stay in it, it will eventually start to eat up our rings. And if we are still in the gas, by the time our ring is 0 and it's still going, it will kill us. So rings are not only used to protect you in this, but it's also as like a little health bar, if you want to say. The only way to get rid of it is fighting these switches, and I guess, activating an exhaust to get rid of all the fumes, so we have a bit more time. There's various switches set up all throughout the levels, and you have to use the oil waterfalls in order to get higher up, unless your Knuckles can climb, or Tails that can glide up there. But whenever you see one of them, even if it's like brand like clear, just go for it and just reset the timer so you can avoid it at all costs. So anyway, yeah, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? I hope you all had a good time. I went Black Friday out with my friends, and I died there carelessly. I knew I should have stopped and waited, but I was like, no, I can make it. And then I died horribly, and then I realized I could not make it. So yeah, Black Friday was pretty cool for me. I went out with some friends. I was a bit moody, so it was alright. Being in their company just made me a little better, though, so it was fine. I was just bored for most of the day anyway until I got to see them. But yeah, Black Friday was a pretty good deal. Got a lot of good stuff on sale, like Dragon Ball FighterZ $17. A lot of movies I wanted to see throughout the year that either I didn't or was too lazy to, like Teen Titans Go to the Movies, The Spy Who Dumped Me, and It's going to be a while before I watch that. I really don't like scary movies. But I also got Ant-Man and Wasp and Deadpool 2, which I did see in theaters because I'm a huge Marvel fan and I really wanted to get those when they were on sale compared to buying them like when they went on sale, as soon as they came out into like Walmart and stuff like that. So yeah, that was how my Thanksgiving went. So if you guys want to be more involved, you can also like comment in the section below how everyone else's Thanksgiving, or if you feel like sharing, or just talk to me on Insta, Twitter, or the various social medias you can find on both the end of this video, my channel, or my Twitch. And not to plug my channel on Twitch just again, but again, it's Tevy T. Allen, and I'm getting a really good one started up soon. I really want to start doing Kingdom Hearts, because in January, that is when Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out, and I kind of want to stream 1 and 2 on December for my birthday month, because that's going to be like really excited. And Kingdom Hearts 2 is literally like one of my favorite games of all time, and I would love to be playing that during my birthday month. So I'm looking forward to doing that and getting that set up. It also helps too that we just finished 120%ing Spyro, so that's really cool. In case you guys didn't want to wait for the uploads for the smaller parts on YouTube, you can also see the whole entire series on my Twitch uninterrupted for an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how long the videos were. And then the last part I uploaded after I figured out how to 120% and figured out what I was missing in order to get that. That was awful. So a fun fact about Oil Ocean, this is also kind of a remix stage based off of different designs off of the old previous stages in Sonic games. But when I was actually recording this, I actually had like a really, really good run as Tails that we didn't use because I planned the stage out to be Ray's last outing with us. And like as I was doing with Tails, I was like, this is amazing. Why did I not use this? And I was like, oh my god, this is just so perfect. So hopefully, towards the end of this video, I'll actually like go in and show you guys literally that awesome run I had for Tails and just plug that at the very end of the video so you can see how easy this was when I was using Tails. If you can also use the same method as Sonic and everyone else. I just did it first as Tails and I was like, wow, this was like really easy. I am so upset that I'm not going to use this footage in the actual playthrough of the game on my channel. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that at the very end of the video. But with that, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the boss, and I hate these robots whenever they're shooting out their fireballs to hit you. But we want to get these special rings to help shield our rings a bit, so it makes it like a little fatter and easier to catch when they eventually hit us. Got a decent amount. I also wanted to make sure we didn't have 50 going into this, so I'm not tempted to use my super form to just cheese the fight. So anyway, you can get a few good hits in over here if you just stay underneath it and get some hits. But again, you can drown at the bottom if you're not looking. And when you hear that sound effect, jump, because his tentacle is going to come out and hit you. Another thing you want to do for this fight, laser shows up. You can either duck the whole time, or if it starts going for round, just jump up, but the laser will carry across the stage, so be careful of that. The 2 knobs at the top, if you take those out, he will not be able to shoot you anymore, and that makes the boss fight immensely easier. But again, they're optional, you don't have to attack them. All you have to do is hit Eggman a certain amount of times and he's going to go down. So aside from that, it's a pretty simple boss fight. It just takes a bit to memorize the patterns and whatnot, and once you got that done, you'll be golden, and just like that, we're done already. So, not too bad, not too bad. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania Plus. Like the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, all the other good stuff that I don't really say. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, I'll catch you later. So long!